A few here and a few there, and
No,
I'll be
all
like,
that wind just blew them.
you
I
know
took
what's
out,
funny? I think it blew off all of everybody else's yard
yeah,
into
it
yours.
did. I took out 2 bags yesterday myself,
Wow,
and yeah, that was, the whole entrance was covered in leaves.
that's cool. All right, here we go. Um, didn't plan that. That's just how it is, yo. Uh, taking off my hat at the same time. I'm a screwball. I got ADHD. And so you can take a look over here. Did the yard across the street. Probably heard that conversation, whatever it is. But I'm mulching them this year more than I'm doing with the leaf machine. Well, I hadn't even got it set up yet. And look at that. The secret is to go over it high, all around it, go back over it again, then lower it down, go over it again maybe. If you have the time, blow everything out and all this stuff. I'm going to be trimming all this shit soon. Some winter work. And then put it down to like 3 or whatever you want to put it at, because you got to get some suction in there. These ballards, these blades are freaking amazing. Let me just take off my homemade shoe blocker here. Can't show you it. Look at that. The other thing about the ballard blades is this, these tips cut in. They do wear out and get kind of weak, but it's a pretty damn cool blade. I lost the tips already. And I don't even have the X blades in here. And I'm telling you, I think this is doing a better job than the X blades. I just found a piece of metal and just stuck it on there and closed all the holes. Got straps holding everything together. It works. You gotta watch stuff getting up in here. Of course I got that. I actually like this thing. I even forgot what you call it. It's probably got a fancy name like Super Duper Scraper or something. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and show this one. This machine will do it just as good as if you don't have this machine, you have to have this in your arsenal. I don't care if you get a used one or whatever. This is a hustler machine. This machine can make you money more than any other machine for the price. You can get your money back in 2 or 3 jobs. As if for this, it's going to take about a season to get your money back or more. So let me go show you this really quick because I don't have any. So if you're there, let me show you this really quick. I should probably straighten all this out, right? All right. And you do got to look badass when you're doing this because, you know, it keeps the haters away. I do this when I'm doing that because you start to get in your lungs and shit. Let me put you somewhere so you can see this. None of this shit's planned. I should just make a channel called ADHD Content Creator. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Alright, here we go. The widest it gets. Alright, here we go. Do me a favor and don't fall down off this curb here, because. Ready? See that? That's just one pass. My truck's all the way back over there. I gotta do this back there too. See, I took a leaf blower and I blow it all the edges out to kind of bring it more into the center. Yeah. I actually edged all this. The grass probably over here. Yeah. Come along for a ride. So you can see here. Sorry, I can't see all the comments. Not even in English. I'm sorry. For you guys who are looking at this, you know me. That right there. Take this off. Look at them blades. Look. And they stay sharp, actually, for a long time. I mean, that's kind of like it's cutting with a dull edge, but it's a smooth dull edge. So, see what I'm talking about? How the tips are gone. The tips are gone when they come back. And then, of course, you get that in there. But honestly, that's probably what's helping it cut. I don't know, but look at that. Okay. Look at that. That's a pretty damn good cut right there. And that's the zoysia grass. So is this. You can see. I cut this whole street basically. That whole side I cut. And this one on this side. So you can see I went over here and did the same process I just showed you. And when you go backwards, it actually cleans it up really well. But don't go on to a new one, go back over the same one. And it really sucks that up in there and cleans it. I could put a bag on here and it'd be less dust, but these people came home, so I had to switch it this way. And surprisingly, there wasn't a whole lot of dust. I mean, it is dry here. And I've noticed those blades cut it up so well that you don't get a lot of dust. Ow. Now this is just the first process, as you saw me, on high. On the deck's all the way up there. Up there, I got to do it with the Time Master. I use that little ramp I made. So I'm gonna stop filming here in a second, but I just wanted to go over this. Now I'm gonna do the same process here. And it doesn't have to be perfect or the exact same way. It's just you learn as you go. And that little guy right there, he watches me all the time. Never moves. He's got a crazy stare on his face. Anyway. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. Check out the Facebook page as well. I want to grow that one, so go over there and subscribe. Thank you. And like I said, these are the ballard high-rise. I call them high lifts, but they're high-rise gold blades. They're 3 inches wide versus the 2.5 that normally go on there. And I've actually ordered these exact same blades for my Husqvarna. I want to see what it does to that. They're still not stronger than an Oregon blade. The Gator blades are stronger. They last longer, but these perform better. So you get what you get. You either get a better performance, less life, longer life, not as good performance. So I've had so much problems with this mower. I was getting ready to sell it or burn it. Then when I put those blades on there, it changed the whole mower. But the other thing that I don't like are these stupid freaking forklift tires that are on here. So anyhow, that's it.